ReQuiz review, laws of exponents, problems 3 and 4. Now for problem 3 we have 5x to the negative 4, y to the 0, z to the negative 3. We're introducing our zero exponent rule, which says that a to the 0 power, any base to the 0 power is equal to 1. So y to the 0 power is equal to 1. I can go ahead and just cross that out, act like it's not even there, because if that was a 1, now take the 1 times the 5 and it just gives me 5. So we can just act like it's not even there. Just cross anything that's a zero exponent out. And then we've got to go back through and we look and we have an x and a z. I can't combine those, but I have these negative exponents. I need to make them positive, so I'll make it a fraction. Now the 5 has an exponent of a positive 1, so positive exponents don't move, so we keep the 5 in the numerator. X to the negative 4 would drop down to become x to the 4th. Z to the negative 3 would drop down to become z to the 3rd. For problem number 4, we're going to use this new property here that says a to the m to the n. So you have a power raised to another power. The rule says to take the two exponents and multiply them together. And remember that everything has an exponent, even the 2. So what we do is we see a parenthesis and an exponent. So that's our sign that we need to multiply. So I'm going to write down the 2. I'll take the 3 times the 1 to get 3. I'll write down my x. I'll go 2 times the 3 to get 6. This is a y to the first power. If there's no exponent, it's always 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So I'm going to take that times, and then over here we're going to keep the x, and we'll go 5 times 4 to get 20. Keep the y, we'll go negative 2 times 4 to get negative 8. And now we have a multiplication problem. So I'm going to go 2 to the 3rd, that's 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. I'm going to go x to the 6th times x to the 20th. And our product rule says when you multiply the same base, you add the exponent. 6 plus 20 gives me 26. And then we'll have our base of y, and we'll go y to the 3rd times y to the negative 8th. So we are going to add these exponents. 3 plus negative 8 gives me a negative 5. Well, I'm back to a negative exponent. I'm not allowed to have negative exponents, so I'm going to make it a fraction. The 8 is to the first power, that's positive. X to the 26, 26 is a positive number. Those two will stay in the numerator. This y to the negative 5 will drop to the denominator, and that negative 5 will become a positive 5. And that will be your final answer.